Renée Evenson, Powerful Phrases for Dealing with Difficult People. Over 325 ready-to-use words and phrases for working with challenging personalities. In a world filled with challenging personalities, it's crucial to learn how to navigate through difficult conversations while maintaining a positive work environment. This book summary guides you through the art of using powerful phrases from Renée Evenson's Powerful Phrases for Dealing with Difficult People to handle conflicts with finesse. You'll discover the importance of using I statements, understanding phrases, compromise, and resolution to pave the way for productive dialogues with coworkers, bosses, and even yourself. Learn the value of nonverbal communication, like maintaining a relaxed tone and posture, and adapt the 5-step process in various scenarios, from dealing with bullies to being on the receiving end of a conflict.
Smooth sailing at work. Tense relationships at work need not end in conflict. The best way to go about dealing with any situation is to follow a set of rules that makes for productive conversations. The first rule is to avoid using always or never and instead use a polite statement like, "Would you mind?" The second rule is to avoid using you when starting a conversation. Instead, use an I statement that gives you a chance to assess how your actions affect the other person. Having a few common phrases under your belt can help in conflict situations. Effective conflict resolution phrases. This book provides readers with helpful phrases to use when resolving conflicts with difficult coworkers or with themselves. The author highlights 5 essential steps to follow when dealing with conflict. These steps include using phrases of understanding, apology, compromise, and resolution. By using these phrases, the reader can create an environment that fosters problem-solving and healthy communication. The book not only provides specific phrases but also encourages readers to create variations of their own. This book is an excellent resource for anyone looking to improve their conflict resolution skills. Mastering nonverbal communication. As you hone your conflict management skills, understanding nonverbal communication becomes an essential element. Nonverbal cues like tone, facial expression, and posture can alter your message's meaning. Maintaining good posture, calm facial expressions, and steady tone are some of the common, crucial things to keep in mind. It is also critical to pay attention to other people's nonverbal cues as they can help you modify your behavior accordingly. To manage your emotions and behavior gracefully during conflicts, you need to master nonverbal communication, and practice can help achieve this skill. Conflict resolution in 5 steps. This book excerpt shares a 5-step process for resolving conflicts with coworkers, using an example to illustrate each step. The steps are: 1. Think, take a step back and consider a situation before reacting emotionally. 2. Get a better understanding, approach the other person calmly and ask for their perspective. 3. Define the problem, clearly communicate the issue and why it matters to you. 4. Offer your best solution, propose a solution and find common ground. 5. Agree on the resolution, make sure both parties are satisfied with the outcome. While not every conflict can be resolved perfectly, following this process can help diffuse tension and maintain positive working relationships. Handling Brownnosers and Bullies. Learn how to deal with annoying Brownnosers and bullies at work without wasting time understanding their behavior. In the workplace, certain problematic behaviors such as excessive flattery, brownnosing, and bullying can cause trouble, but do not require an understanding of why these behaviors are occurring. In fact, you can handle them without any psychological analysis. Firstly, in the case of brownnosers, you may ignore them if their behavior is merely an annoying habit that other coworkers will notice and weed out. However, if they gain unfair advantages through their brownnosing, the problem lies with your boss. Speak straight to the manager about the issue once you confront them. Secondly, with bullies, the same rules apply. Their behavior needs to stop and you do not need to understand their psychological or sociological reasons for behaving that way. In such cases, proceed to step 3, defining the problem. It's important to remember that inappropriate behaviors require no understanding, and at work, everyone has the responsibility of managing their own conduct. If a colleague's conduct is unacceptable, do not hesitate to speak up, as you have the right to defend your boundaries and be treated with respect. Dealing with difficult bosses. To deal with a problematic boss, first, decide if their behavior is worth addressing. If necessary, schedule a meeting, use I statements, and be assertive yet understanding. Consider leaving if the situation doesn't improve, especially if the boss behaves unethically. Workplace culture is also crucial. If it tolerates immoral conduct, it might not be the right place for you. Focus on doing your best if the behavior can be ignored. The 5-step process of handling difficult people can be used with a little tact. Handling conflict at work. In this book, the author gives practical tips on how to handle conflicts that arise in the workplace. The section focuses on how to handle situations where you are the offender. The author advises that when approached by someone who is angry, it is important to stay calm and initiate a 5-step process. The first step is to control your posture and tone. The second step involves understanding the problem by acknowledging the other person's feelings. The third step is to offer a solution to the problem. The author emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for the perceived wrong and apologizing to the offended party. By following these steps, one can diffuse tension and maintain a harmonious work environment.
After exploring the vital insights and tips from Renée Evenson's powerful phrases for dealing with difficult people, you should feel better equipped to manage complex relationships and conflicts in the workplace. By implementing the suggested phrases and concepts, remembering the importance of empathy, and leveraging the power of nonverbal communication, you have the tools to maintain better working relationships and create an engaging environment. The 5-step process enables peaceful resolutions and personal growth, making it a valuable skill to master for handling various challenges in the professional world.